Hello, dear listeners. Welcome back to our Storytime Podcast, where we share tales full of wisdom, kindness, and imagination. Today's story is about patience, determination, and believing in dreams. It's the tale of a small turtle with a very big goal. The story is called The Turtle's Journey to the Moon. So settle in, open your imagination, and let's begin. Long ago, in a quiet pond surrounded by tall grass and singing crickets, lived a little turtle named Tunu. Tunu was slow, even for a turtle. While his brothers and sisters liked to swim quickly or bask on sunny rocks, Tunu would often sit at night, staring at the sky. The moon was his favorite. Round, silver, and glowing, it seemed to whisper to him. He often wondered, what is it like up there? Does it feel soft like moss? Is it warm or cool? Do stars sing when no one is listening? One evening, as fireflies danced above the pond, Tanu whispered aloud, "One day, I will go to the moon." The frogs burst out laughing. To the moon? You can barely climb out of the pond. The fish bubbled. Silly turtle, the moon is too far away. It's impossible. Even the older turtles shook their heads. Dream smaller, Tanu. Be content with swimming and sunbathing. But Tanu's heart was stubborn. He told himself, slow does not mean weak. Small does not mean I cannot dream big. And so his journey began. The very next morning, Tanu crawled out of the pond and looked up at the sky. The moon was gone, hidden in daylight, but he knew it would return at night. "I will climb as high as I can," he said. First, he tried climbing a tall tree by the pond. He struggled, slipping many times, but at last reached a branch where he could see the horizon. The view amazed him. Rolling fields, distant forests, and mountains that touched the clouds. But the moon was still far above. "Not high enough," Tanu whispered. He set off toward the mountains, dragging his heavy shell, one slow step at a time. On his way, he met a butterfly. "Where are you going, little turtle?" the butterfly asked. "To the moon," Tanu replied. The butterfly laughed lightly. "I can fly, and even I cannot reach the moon. But I admire your courage. Here, take a piece of color from my wings. May it remind you of beauty along the way." Tanu tucked the tiny shimmering scale inside his shell and continued on. After many days and nights, Tanu reached the base of a mountain. Its peak was hidden by clouds, and the air smelled of pine and stone. Step by step, he climbed. Birds flew past him, goats bounded ahead, and even rabbits leapt easily from rock to rock. Tanu moved slowly, dragging his shell, but he never gave up. At last, he reached the summit. The stars were close now, sparkling like lanterns, and the moon seemed larger, but still out of reach. Tanu sighed. "Even here, I am far away." A wise old eagle landed beside him. "Little turtle, why climb so high? The sky belongs to wings, not shells." Tanu bowed his head. "I wish to touch the moon." The eagle tilted his head. "Then climb onto my back. I will take you higher." Grateful, Tanu climbed onto the eagle's feathers, and together they soared into the sky. The air grew cold, the clouds swirled, and for the first time, Tanu felt he was truly flying. They rose above the clouds, the moon glowed brighter than ever. But after a while, the eagle grew tired. I cannot fly farther. The moon is still beyond reach. I must return. Tanu nodded sadly. Thank you, friend. You have shown me the sky. The eagle carried him gently back down. Still determined, Tanu continued his journey. One night, while resting near a waterfall, he saw the moon reflected in the rushing water. He gasped. Perhaps the moon hides in rivers. He slid into the water, swimming upstream. The current was strong, but Tanu pushed forward. He swam through rapids, past shining stones, and under glowing fireflies. But when he reached the river's source, there was no moon waiting, only a quiet spring. Tanu sighed, I was wrong. The moon is not in the water. Just then, a firefly landed on his shell. Don't be sad, little turtle. You may not have reached the moon, but look how far you've come. You've seen mountains, skies, and rivers you never knew before. Tanu smiled faintly. Yes, the journey is teaching me more than I expected. Years passed. Tanu grew older, but he never stopped walking toward the moon. Every night he would look up and whisper, I am still coming. His legs became stronger, his shell more decorated with treasures from friends, the butterfly scale, a feather from the eagle, and even glowing moss gifted by the fireflies. His journey inspired others. Frogs began hopping beyond the pond, fish leapt higher to see the sky, and even the grumpy crabs started telling stories about the turtle who dared to chase the moon. One winter night, after decades of traveling, Tanu lay on a hill. The moon rose, silver and round. He smiled. I may never touch you, but I have touched hearts, and I have seen the world. That is enough. And then something magical happened. The moonlight grew brighter, wrapping Tanu in silver glow. Slowly, gently, his shell felt lighter. His body lifted from the earth. The animals of the valley watched in awe as the little turtle floated upward, higher and higher, carried by the moon's gentle light. They cheered, He's going to the moon! Tanu's heart filled with joy. At last, his dream was real. When Tanu finally reached the moon, it wasn't cold or empty. It was glowing with gardens of silver flowers, rivers of light, and stars that sang softly. The moon spoke in a voice like a lullaby. Little turtle, your patience and courage have brought you here. You taught your friends that no dream is too big, no step too small. You showed them that journeys matter as much as destinations. Tanu bowed. I only wanted to touch you, but if my journey helped others, then I am glad. The moon smiled. From now on, you will live among the stars, watching over those who dream. And so, if you look closely at the full moon, you may see the shape of a turtle in its shadows. Tanu, the little turtle who never gave up. Thank you for listening to The Turtle's Journey to the Moon. We hope Canu's story inspires you to chase your own dreams, no matter how big or far away they seem. Remember, even small steps can lead to great journeys. If you enjoyed today's story, please share it with your friends and family, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you never miss a tale. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep trying, and never give up.